Hi everyone, this is Quill and welcome to a new episode of my texture pack making series. Now, in this series, I'm going to show you how to make a texture pack from A to Z and what you can do to make awesome packs. Now, what I just did right here is I've opened all the sword textures. So once you are in your texture pack folder, now if you don't know how to set this up, go check the first episode. So you go in Assets, Minecraft, Textures, Items, and there you can find the sword textures, and you just open them with GIMP. And they should appear like side by side here. Now, we're gonna go in File, New, 16 by 16. Now this can be adjusted depending on the texture pack you want to make. So if you want to make like 32 by 32, you can, but that's not what we're gonna do. Our texture pack is gonna be 16 by 16. Then we go in Advanced Options, Fill with Transparency, and there we go. Now here it's just gonna be a canvas to show you basically the basics. Now, if that helps you, you can start by making like a cross in the middle, like this, so you basically know where the middle is. So we know the middle is right here. Now you can do like here, have this be your pommel. Now you could also like make a pommel that is like this, that is like a bit cut in the sides. I'm not gonna do that, I'm just gonna do a regular pommel like this. Now what I suggest is going like maybe 1, 2, and 3 like this for your how do we say it? Yeah, for the handle. And then you can go like maybe, I don't know, then that's up to you. What I would do, I maybe go like this again, like this maybe, and then something like this. That could do a very good handle in my opinion. So that's what we're gonna go for. Now make sure that your handle does not go like does not go on the other side of this line, since that's basically to have a good ratio. Now what you are gonna want to take now is maybe take some pink and make your blade. Now you could also do like this, a blade that is like short as this. I'm just gonna do a regular blade like this. So 1, 2, 3 wide and 2 like this. Maybe again like this. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and remove all of this. Now here. So now that we have our sword shape and basically how we would like it to be, I'm probably just gonna go for it. Now I'm gonna select with the rectangular selection tool like this. And here I'm probably, actually no, let's not do that. I'm just gonna make this pink so it makes me able to just magic wand this, and I can now go ahead Use the gradient tool like this, find a grayish color like this, and do something like this. Actually, if I do like, yeah, that worked great. Okay. Now I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing for the other ones. So I'm just gonna go ahead and maybe actually, yeah, I think it does already. I'm just gonna shift click this. Actually, this inside it too, since I want all of the handle to be like a single color. In my opinion, that's gonna look pretty great. And I'm gonna go ahead and use that gradient tool, maybe like, there we go. That's a good one. Now, in my opinion, maybe like if we have maybe like jewel inside in the middle, that could look great. And there we have our handle. Now I'm actually gonna start by finding a good brown color. Now for the brown, I'd suggest you go into orange and you find a good one. That's something you can do, like depending on the one you'd prefer. And I'm gonna go ahead and do select none, have this be the handle, and then I switch and I have this. Okay, now for the jewel, I won't do it already, but I'm gonna go ahead and choose this as the lightest. Okay, and then I'm gonna go ahead and select a border on the top and have it be our palette. So I'm just gonna go like, no, okay, with the gradient tool. Here we go. Okay. Okay, now that's not what we want. I actually maybe have gone too far down. Probably like this, maybe. It still is not good. I'm gonna go ahead with this. Something like this maybe still doesn't work. Maybe have found wrong colors actually. Let's do this. Does this work? Great. It does not. Okay. Haha, I have a bit of problem here. Actually I might just take this guy and just hand shade it. In my opinion. Yeah. And you can just go ahead and hand shade if you prefer. Since I don't know why, but it doesn't work, the gradient tool, as it's supposed to. But that's alright, you can still hand shade. Like this. And as you can see, that's a pretty clean job. Well, in my opinion. Now again, you guys can just like change everything as you wish. So now, I'm gonna take this one, and does this work or not? I'm gonna be very mad if it doesn't. Does this work? Okay, I'm just gonna take this. and do it again because I messed up a bit. There we go, shouldn't take that much time. Anyway. Okay, now we have our palette. And basically you could either do with gradient if you want. Actually, I can show this. There we go. And there we go. And actually, if it lets me do something, hold on, okay, like this. Yeah, that's okay. We can just like delete this after, and if we take this, how does it look? Okay, yeah, as you can see, you can still like have a good amount of pink in there, but that's not really what I want to do. So you could definitely do this and then like maybe add some sort of like side to it. I'm not gonna do that. What I want though is to maybe add this inline, add some kind of inline on there. Okay, this looks pretty bad. Okay, I'm just gonna okay, and then I just go like this, really. Okay. Oh, because it's on the wrong side, yes. I gotta do it like this. There, it works good. Yeah, I'm actually gonna do a bit more of this, okay? Now I'm gonna enter, choose my color, do an inline. Since I really think this looks pretty, like, better, actually. And I'm gonna take, this guy, with this guy, with this guy. Actually, I think the magic wand tool can do that. If I take this, okay, no it can't. So yeah, sometimes you gotta adapt yourself depending on like, if the gradient works or things like this. And also for your information, I'm pressing shift right now to add up everything. And again, I'm gonna do, but this, like this maybe. So yeah, I don't really like the inline that much though, so I'm just gonna take it and do the thing again. Like this maybe. Does this work, or does it look very bad? Yeah, I don't really like it. I think this one is actually the best, in my opinion. But we could add like maybe, if we select the inline and make it be like better, like something like this. But I go farther and then select none. Yeah, that looks pretty alright. Okay, now I'm gonna take a color for the gem and actually maybe something like this guy. Like this guy, yes. For the gem and for the pommel. And there we go, we got our sword. Now, I'm just gonna go and save the palette, actually, like this. Okay, yeah, I guess that's pretty alright, actually. That's how I want my sword to look. Now you can adjust everything, I'm just showing you techniques on how to do it. So, let's go ahead and save that guy. Where is it? Okay, here, I'm just gonna remove this, select, edit, and clear. There we go. And I'm actually gonna, like this. Okay, actually maybe not this pixel. This pixel is pretty bad. Okay. There we have, we can do Control C and go in there for the diamond sword, since that's what I want to go for. As you can see, right there. Then I go ahead and here, I can go here and delete layer. And there we have our sword. Now I'm gonna go ahead and do a quick time lapse. But first, before the time lapse, I just want to show you basically how to like adapt to have the same blade, like the same shape, but still have the colors and everything. Now, what I start by doing is actually taking one of the darkest colors and doing this like. If you press Command or Control if you're on Windows, it changes between the foreground and background. So I press Command, I click here, and then there. And that's basically our, pretty much actually no, here. And then that is our palette. And if we do something like, okay, that is wrong, I did not mean to do that. Okay. There we go, and if I do here, actually maybe this way, since it didn't work. There we go. There we have our palette again, and now we can just basically color pick if we want, but that's not really the one we want. Actually, up here we go. I just move tool. And here, new layer. Now I'm gonna go ahead and do the same for this one. Control C, Control V, and new layer. Wait, didn't it like? Okay, it didn't do anything. Okay, let me just. Okay, there we go. Now it worked. I think it's because I was on this one and just, yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. And here I can just basically go in my magic wand tool, select none, go ahead and select a few pixels, basically the whole blade in my opinion, and the little gem here if I want. Now colorize. Now I saw in the comments that someone actually said that when they tried to colorize something, it chose another color. Now yeah, I'm gonna show you how to change that right now. Actually, why is my palette not here? Cancel. Okay, I'm actually okay, sorry for that. Color, I'm actually maybe gonna choose this one if it doesn't look pretty bad. I hope it doesn't. Oh, I can go ahead and choose this one in my opinion. Yeah, maybe lightness a bit up. since it's a gold sword. And now, as you can see, there's still some pixels that are not looking very good. So I'm just gonna go ahead and fix that. So boom, color picker. There we go, that's fixed. And now I'm gonna go ahead and take this guy and fix it. What? Okay, there we go. Now that is a gold sword. I'm just gonna go ahead and take the palette again and choose a color, maybe a sand, some kind like this. And why is it not? Okay, it's not. It's the wrong layer. And like this, and there we have our gold sword. And you can basically just go ahead and do this for every single blade colors. So you go ahead and take your blade. There we go. Control C. Now you can also just remove this so you don't see it. Make sure that the palette is another layer, so you can just delete it or like, how do you say, hide it. Yeah. There we go. Now again, same thing right here. New layer. There we go. Now you can hide this one. Select it and go ahead to maybe take some kind of this guy and like a light one, not to have the white, since the white is not the best option in my opinion. Okay, and now we take the selection tool, we make a little guy here. There we go. And if the palette doesn't work, you can just try to do it on the other side or flip this guy here. That also works. Now, yeah, let's go ahead and hide this guy. Actually, no. Let's Control C, Control V, new layer. There we go. So we still have the palette ready. Now we do the same thing again. It's basically repeating everything. Now I know that some pack makers also like make a black and white version and colorize it after. That's not personally the one I prefer to do, so we're not gonna do that. Actually, I didn't cancel. Okay, and I need to, yeah, this one. If we put up the lightness, maybe a bit, or the saturation. No, it's gonna look too. Okay, and now we still have the 2 pixels problem right here. So I'm just gonna, there we go. And this guy. Okay. And there we go, we have our sword. Iron sword. And take again the little gem, maybe something like this. There we go. And yes, that looks awesome in my opinion. There we go. Then we go ahead and do the same thing. So there we go. We have got like every single sword done, basically the wooden sword, the stone sword, iron sword, diamond sword, and gold sword. Now actually maybe I'm gonna change this guy. Actually no, let's just put this one here. Colors, colorize, cancel, yeah, colorize, there we go, and let's choose a good one. Like this maybe, and put this saturation maybe up. Yeah, that's better. And yeah, that's pretty much all you need to know about making swords. Now I want to apologize to the person that wanted me to do the armor in this episode. But no, like swords were in better since it's more logic to do them at first. But I won't have the episodes be more delayed than this one was from the first episode. So don't worry about this, guys. So yeah, next episode is probably either gonna be tools or maybe also armor, since someone requested that. So yeah, I'm just gonna overwrite everything since I opened them, and instead of exporting again, I'm just gonna overwrite, and I'll see you in game.